What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixbarters here, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. When we left off, well, it's done.
Yeah.
The to-be king is dead.
Yeah.
Nice set,
one of
Gotha.
them.
One of them, and now we've opened up a whole nother can of worms because our mission that was supposed to fix our friend has been all for naught so far. We were chasing a false lead, and we've just helped empower Forden most likely. So we're gonna go rest and see the repercussions of our actions today.
Yeah, he has the lance now.
He has the lance. He
And
has
he
all
knows
the
what it does.
He has the lance. He has all the other relics, and like I said before, his main rival keeping him in check is now dead. So let's go ahead and rest and see how that goes for us.
Good night.
Rest well.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Yep.
And the age of a new
New
king
king
draws
draws
nearer. Well, it certainly does. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Fuck, he's holding the spear as he
God.
talks now.
Lance.
Yeah, the lance.
Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Nope, he doesn't anything except for that now.
Today is a day of great celebration, a day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement.
Give that back.
Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me.
Yep.
Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
His rival's done as far as he's aware.
His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient.
I mean, even if he ends the tournament, that doesn't change our big man up top looking down at us.
The tournament isn't, what's determining who's king.
Yeah, it's the old king upstairs watching for when a certain day comes along.
Because this tournament was just a way to get favor from the people.
It literally was created by Sanctifex Forden to get favor.
Yes.
On.
Yes.
It's
decided by the king, not this tournament.
Exactly. Juno.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
I mean, I guess that's fair. It now just becomes more difficult for us to compete with him on the throne, because now there's nothing that gets people's eyeballs drawn on us.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that we killed the Kingslayer, so.
Hey, the game's not over yet, you cocky bastard!
Yeah!
We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Damn.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace! Hail His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden!
Hey, he's not crowned yet.
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be unshakable.
Let's kill him.
Let's go.
I mean, wait.
We reclaim the lance now.
Stroll?
Are you out of your mind?
Stroll.
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
Stroll. Honey.
It's too dangerous for that.
Isn't it too dangerous? Better we risk danger than inaction. If we miss this chance, we may never get another.
Don't start running. Don't. All right.
At least we're all going. Hello. Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus.
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
Well, he sounds real evil.
His smuggler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends.
It's technically hers.
Yeah, but the church is hiding all that, so.
Assassins. Then we're in good company.
Oh.
That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Hey, you want to take off your cloak and show us your back?
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
You waste your breath. What do your words matter now?
Well, I did not have challenging Sanctifex Forden right now on our bingo card for the day, but...
The family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
Do we drop the bomb on him?
Oh yeah, he has no idea.
Do we tell everyone at this point that the secret out?
That the prince is still alive.
Traitor!
Oh god. Oh, I thought we were about to go into fucking fight mode.
Save.
The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds.
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Charge these ruffians with your divine lance.
Behold, the flock has spoken.
Oh boy.
Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
He's so gross.
Well, his ruse has fallen pretty much, but the people don't care.
I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait, is that?
Now, who the fuck is this guy again?
I think it's Gladell.
You, identify yourself.
I don't recognize that now.
Wait a second.
Who are you?
We're at a festival. Should we not be festive?
Oh god.
What?
I've come to meet you, Forden.
Luis. Impossible. How could you have survived?
Huh.
Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Luis!
Huh.
Well, oh, did he switch out this?
Oh.
He knew. Did he switch it? But he. No, because the magna's coming off of it.
It
But
appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit.
yeah, he did switch it.
Just like you.
Because Sanctifex Forden doesn't have the ability to tell about its differences.
Dude.
Oh.
Bold move,
This
Luis.
is true lance.
The people aren't gonna like that.
Snake, Luis.
Ew.
I mean, it's not gonna matter because he's dead now. So.
Yeah.
Whew.
So you want to join us? He could still join us.
Kill Sanctifex Forden.
You know,
See, he wasn't just any candidate. He's still the Sanctifex.
Yeah. Listen, every time we solve one problem, we have 10 more that just showed up. Because last time we thought we killed Luis, and we had 10 more problems because of Sanctifex Forden. And now Sanctifex Forden has been killed. And I was like, you know what? That was 5 seconds of awesome. Now I've got 100 more fucking problems with the Luis back. With the real Lance. With the people's...
The
God.
head of the church is dead now.
Impossible.
We've got 100 more problems now.
To see here, the festival is cancelled. Cancelled.
Huh.
Lord Luis is alive.
Yeah. And the person that technically, I believe, declared Luis dead on the floor was the one that was covered.
I thought it was somebody with a Scottish accent, though. Unless he was
Well,
hiding
I mean,
it.
I think that's the assistant that's the spy that was talking to Luis at the table that went over to the body. Because when Sanctifex is like, is that really... Someone go check. And then the person in the cloak went, I'll go check for you.
Yeah.
Yup, he's dead. So that person is the spy working with...
What's going on?
Luis. And also be very difficult to do that because...
You have heard
That
the
she-
truth with your own
Yeah.
ears.
Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination.
But as I was going to try and say before I interrupted myself with the line, is that I still don't think it can be, because we literally killed him because of the king's magic in front of us.
Yeah.
Like that, unless Luis resurrected him, that is impossible.
Yeah.
For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule.
He's not wrong.
No.
What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right now. You came back to life?
You came back to life? You believe me resurrected? Even if I could defy death, I care nothing for the prospect.
Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
Oh boy, now we're gonna get the answer, I bet.
Yeah. Oh.
I told you.
It was him. Yeah. That's right, because Goodell had a British accent, right?
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended.
Yeah, you've evolved.
Yeah.
In my hand, and the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this, so I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
His voice still doesn't fit his face.
Yeah.
But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
Hey, no, wait, we can talk about this? We can talk this out.
Yeah.
Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us? Ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
Probably.
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions.
Wow.
At least he's true to his word.
Yeah.
Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand.
If I died, it means I was weak.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane.
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived.
Uh-oh.
Where is he? Speak or die.
I choose death.
Yep. Cannot let you go where he is.
Oh boy. Luis really said, nah, I'd win. And that joke's funny because in Japanese, it's Gojo's voice actor.
God.
When I learned that, I was like, holy shit.
How quickly the Sanctas break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
Is he gonna kill innocents until we talk?
Oh my god.
No! Stop him!
It's a fucking tactic. It's power move. He does not. He will kill 4 people just to prove innocence.
Oh my god.
Oh, which one? Oh, which one? Okay,
Both
which one's it gonna hit?
or- What is that?
They're using magic of some kind.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Go, boys! For the diner!
Yeah, fucking run! Get out of here! They should have ran from the beginning.
Uh-huh.
You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that! This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
Oh, he's not gonna give a shit to you two now.
Uh-oh.
Come on, boys! Come on!
It's Luis. They can't. That with the lance? Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's a shove from the side.
Yeah. Oof.
Fidelio!
I knew it was gonna be him.
Luis really just fucking hollow purpled his ass.
Oh. After all the conversations that we had, I was just like, yeah, you're right. You're right about
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Oof.
Stop talking, Del. I see it, you know. Our little diner.
Oh, no.
Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Dude.
Huh? Hey. Tell?
Well.
Pitiful. See what brotherhood earned them.
Lord Luis. That's what it all comes down to
Oh, yeah, Bess. Oh, come on, Bess. Come on.
Are right. The weak are wrong.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope.
Get his ass.
It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
Limb from
This
limb.
way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Del? You saw what that bastard did to him!
We'll get him in the meantime. Oh.
Die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed.
Yeah, he saved
For
him.
now, please flee with us.
Can't argue that.
Shit!
He knows it.
Come, make haste.
Grab the body first. Oh boy.
Ugh.
Oh, welcome back.
It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's alright. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Telling you he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
Fidelio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
Eisman knows
By
how
the
that's
way,
like.
Have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be...
So does Stroll, actually.
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted.
The fuck?
Guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all.
Who the hell?
Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Damn it all!
Could have been Zorba.
Problems at
Or
hand.
Zorbo.
Maybe. Zorba.
Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past.
If you can
But
speak
that's
it!
tomorrow's concern.
Yeah.
As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
I really thought he was gonna awaken, per se.
Yeah, it's just not time. Oh.
Look at you, kid.
Aw.
You look near dead yourself.
Tell? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Del. I thought I...
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Del, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Del...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready?
Oh boy.
Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
Oh.
Oh, Lodestar.
Yeah.
Grief-racked brother.
Interesting.
He just had to talk to his spirit first.
Is he a goddamn necromancer? What the hell's going on here? Or ghost whisperer?
Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
Do it for him. Yeah, do it!
See you around, Del.
Oh. Dude,
The
what?
fuck are you?
Hello?
Is he gonna be like the brute or something?
Dude, hello?
Thank goodness, you're finally awake.
Just saw that happen down the
You
road.
were passed out. Don't scare me like that. Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
That weird thing, I ripped my heart out of my chest and
Yeah.
turned into a weird thing in armor.
Sir Basilio.
She can sense
there's
it.
magma flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah. What just happened? I was talking to Dell.
Aw, it's the people that he
Aw.
saved.
It's you lot. From before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Aww. They all brought flowers.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Dell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad.
Thanks.
There's our final ally.
Yep. Oh, look
Basilio,
at
the badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor, has become your ally.
the badass bruiser.
Oh boy.
By God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Sanctifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible.
And Louise
Oh.
made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
Did that skip something there? Okay, no, because it was an auto and I tried to press A, so it did a weird thing there, so I was confused for a moment.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters...
God, they all look so
may lose
weird.
faith
I'm
in
still
the
so
church.
concerned by that design.
Before all else, we must choose a successor. But they need not share Forden's strength.
Shouldn't you be in the fucking North Pole right now, sir? Alright, how's this gonna go with you two?
Here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
This girl? She is your plan?
Why
Have you
her?
gone mad?
Why wouldn't they use
I reject this proposal.
Godot, yeah.
Because he's already has the
Is
people's
he?
favor.
Is to
Yeah.
succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
He's already high in the rankings because of that.
Yeah.
Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Damn.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears.
I'm gonna throw a new thought out there.
Uh-huh.
Because obviously if the church is just focused on power of the church, then Godot would be the easiest plan of getting someone in power, because he already has a bunch of favor. But they're going for someone that isn't even running and has any popularity in any of that process right now.
Well, she's a saint.
Yeah, but like in terms of like the whole, not the term for the throne, but the, you know, the actual,
rankings?
like for that, she's not anywhere on there
No.
of importance because she's not focusing on that. So the church is giving up on someone that has like, I'd say like a top 3 ranking. He was up there behind Luis as number 3 for the longest time. And they're giving up on that for someone unknown.
And this is the reason that they're giving?
I think that it is because she is probably one of the last few people that understands the secret, where Godot probably does not have that information. But this council knows that she has, you know, more information.
Oh, yeah, because remember, Juno was saying she thinks that she's hiding something.
Yeah.
And there was that whole thing where we were like, oh, what if she just can't talk about it?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna throw it on you though to make it even more, because that would mean that she knows some information on all of the, you know, the stuff that the religion tries to hold back. But what if she was the caster back in the day? She knows about the magic. I don't know. And maybe when she saw the thing, she said she couldn't tell us much because she, under the magic,
didn't she say
could
she
not
was like
tell
12
us.
years old?
Fuck, I don't know.
Do you remember?
Damn it.
People would flock.
12-year-old assassin.
No.
Among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
As you guys always do.
So, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
Sister!
Yeah, June.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor.
Uh-huh.
And Rella, at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No, this can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
It did.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
Yep.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
Nope.
No.
That's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctis Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake. After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Front-runner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that his Highness lives.
Yep.
His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
Oh, you know it.
Obstacles. What do we do?
We have to keep trying to break the curse, but we also need to get people to support the prince's claim to the throne. Move forward, we need to buy time.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince?
Oh my god.
Absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty.
As long as they don't find out.
As long as they don't find out.
I'm in. As long as they don't find out.
You can't just casually drop an "I'm in" on this.
Yeah, I will.
About you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait,
yeah,
just
10 years.
Think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
If I may.
Get some contacts.
His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of Elden blood.
Are we brothers?
I've heard
Half
no
brothers?
confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
This is a bold plan.
And I also feel like this probably shouldn't work in a very important sense, in that Luis and whoever is the one that is behind the magic holding the prince down would know that the curse has not been lifted yet, and seeing the prince walking around are going to be like, well, that's not right. So, yeah. I am the prince.
I am the prince.
I am the knight.
Was that believable?
I am the prince.
Even this doesn't get to you? Sometimes I worry about you.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
This is gonna go horribly wrong.
Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
Hey. Yes, we can.
What the fuck are you up to, dude?
Talk.
We have no clue what might happen in a situation like this, so once we're done with our preparations in the city, let's focus on tomorrow. But remember, the monks have their eyes on us. Let's keep our shopping to the Blue Sky Bridge area and return to the runner at night.
I mean, I don't really have much shopping that I need to do. I have a reportable quest? Is it the... Oh, with more... I have... Ooh, probably because, Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah?
Check the thing. It's still empty.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Check the list of people. List.
What now?
The follower thing?
Yeah.
Well, we haven't hung out with him yet, which is
Okay.
why it hasn't opened the bond yet. We need to get past this to where we have an event to get him
Got it.
and get the first event going. But yeah, it's gonna be him because he's our last teammate. So
Oh, it doesn't. We can't see what it is, can we?
We can right
Berserker.
there. Berserker. That was close.
Instead of brute.
Okay, and with that, we can go talk to Moore and.
Oh, Moore's gonna freak.
But it also got our 25 to finish his little
No.
quest thing there. Let me talk to people. First you've awakened to her powers, now Basilio too. It's surprising, yet at the same time it's not. You'll seem to be guided by your star.
At least Basilio's awake now. That's a relief. I thought he'd be a walking shadow. Watching him, I think he's going to pull through.
He's a champion. What are you doing?
Indeed.
Always knew you were a gutsy one. To think you had in you to claim yourself as the prince. Bravo, old chap. You know, this golden rod was originally commissioned for His Highness's exclusive use.
Yeah?
I'll do what I can to make it one worthy of him.
In truth,
Before Basilio awakened his power, I felt the flow of another person's magla. I'm sure of it. His magla was gentle and warm. It enveloped Basilio, and it seemed to merge with him.
Yeah,
So,
but we know.
Basically, Del's spirit's magla fused with Basilio.
I almost wonder if, like, it wasn't just a fever dream of sorts that Basilio had, but because we know that after his wound that Del had some magla in
funky
him,
stuff going on.
if that was like kind of a dispersal of energy of Del through the magla actually communicating with Basilio in that moment to give him
Like,
his
he's still
power and make him
dead.
strong. Yeah.
But,
but it
like-
wasn't a vision of like Basilio losing his
no.
mind because I thought it was like one of those where like, you know, he couldn't handle the loss, so he was seeing him.
Uh-huh.
I think it was actually through
I mean,
Del's magla that
Yufa
made it
just,
actually work.
You know,
And that's
said-
why
Yeah.
that's the confirmation I think on that.
To
But
masquerade as His Highness the Prince seems insolent to claim his identity, and yet I cannot put my finger on why, but I approve of the suggestion, though not without reservation. As the Prince's royal guard, you shall have my protection,
hell yeah. It's
as
like
you
the real
have
deal.
been this whole time.
Fidelio, you seem like Luis's right-hand man, yet he had a good head on his shoulders. Makes me think, we'd met under other circumstances. Perhaps we'd have shared a drink together.
You sure about that, Hazme? You hated them big time.
Yeah. Circumstances and whatnot. Though, can I check the pantry and everything?
You didn't talk to...
Oh, no, I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm just doing my my little casual checks. Thanks.
Buddy, why don't you go hang out with the rest of them? Why are you staying?
Now that I'm a candidate, it's important to be well groomed. All right. I mean, he still feels probably not part of the group, but
Yeah.
he'll blend in eventually.
He is still recovering from everything, too.
Yeah. It's like when Heismay was staying on the roof.
Yeah.
Can't say I'm feeling as powerful as you lot look. But whatever I've got, I know for sure it was Del who gave it to me. Nothing easy about it. But I know that if I'm going to be throwing around this power as your ally, I can't afford to mope. I know, buddy. I know. Now, can I fast travel to him, like, immediately by doing this? I've got to go outside if I can.
Moore's not in the runner? I thought there was a spot
Oh, wait.
where he is.
Yeah, he's downstairs. That's right.
Yeah. Do you forget about that?
I was just surprised it didn't fast travel me over there, but...
Now, where was I?
Hey there, buddy.
Why would it fast travel you downstairs?
Listen.
Just go downstairs.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
Yep, let's go talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Also, plateau tech.
Yo!
Petting him is soothing in and of itself.
I'm able to forget the hustle of the outside world, even if for a moment.
So you're gonna pretend to be the prince.
Now, why do that?
I'm
Now why
astonished
do-
you've managed to study so many archetypes.
God! Oh my god!
Yeah. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you've surely won me a new memory returned. We did it! All right, and increased our imagination.
I swear, the things you say and then what is scripted to be spoken right after you say that is crazy.
Yeah, I'm good at that. Hey,
Oh.
do you remember something?
Everything okay?
Oh
You
yeah,
remember something?
he was having kind of a meltdown last.
Yes, I did. But before that,
Please.
seeing as you're here, won't you tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective.
What if Moore is the culprit?
I see.
Half joking.
Interesting, though I heard nothing that might reveal this place. Which means, I suppose, that the king must have imprisoned me here because...
Because you cursed the prince. Do you figure something
The
out?
truth of the matter is,
There is but one place that comes to mind. But if that inkling is right, then too much else becomes inexplicable. If I'm correct in my hunch, it would mean the king deliberately placed me somewhere I know well. Somewhere I could easily continue my research. Tokyo.
What? What? But why would he want to help your studies?
Indeed, that is the question. It would make a mystery of the king's intentions. Why would he intentionally imprison me here? I imagined it was putty to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travails may have been by his design. These answers I sought, this place, my identity. In the end, the only path towards them was continuing my pursuits.
this research.
The pieces are coming together. Seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come. I'm at your side.
Leave it to me.
I'll stand with you no matter what. Fascinating indeed. Why is it that you so often tell me the words I'd most like to hear? Is this what's meant by the power of bonds? I know of it in theory, but this is the first time I've felt it.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly, with eyes open.
With eyes wide open.
Beat me to it, but damn it. I am a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses. Or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
Or both.
I'm grateful, truly.
This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I'll make reality, I'll battle my past until the end. Since Moore is willing to accept the truth.
Oh.
We should get the last seeker now. That's right.
Ooh. Yeah.
So this would be you.
Yeah. The scholar in search of utopia more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. No. Your tempered bonds have become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new powerful connection by the change.
All right, that's rank
By the
7.
power invested in me, blah, 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 blah.
Soul Hacker?
What? I'm
Isn't that just another Atlas game? Isn't that just, that's just an SMT game. Soul Hacker. Oh no.
What?
Oh no, it's all coming together now. You can now study the Soul Hacker in academia. Okay, this throwing me for a bit of a loop. I'm pretty sure Soul Hacker is one of the early ones, but they made a Soul Hacker 2 recently that we were almost going to play before we played Persona, but oh boy. Oh boy. What the fuck's that? Okay. Now it's time for your next task. A true test, this one. The thesis project, as it were. I ask you to research an elite archetype.
Elite.
Elite archetypes can only be revealed by having a peerless, unbreakable bond. And then said archetype must be cultivated to its limit. It matters not which one you choose to focus on.
Hey, Stroll.
So long as you do so until it can improve no longer.
Hey, Stroll.
Okay, so you strengthen elite archetype to rank 20. This is a height that none before you reached. The stronger your power, the greater it will impact me.
If all goes according to plan.
Once this research is completed, the path to the ultimate archetype may finally be in sight. And with it, our ultimate answer. Everything lies in your hands, Pixel.
Oh.
Let us break through the barriers of this trial and see our dream to fruition.
I have faith in you.
I will believe in you to the very end.
That sounds ominous.
The very end's not coming soon, right?
Right?
Tomorrow I've already accomplished the research he got.
Yeah.
Going up already.
Because Stroll.
Yeah.
Truly fulfilled your task? Your abilities.
That's why I was like, hey, Stroll.
Yeah.
Why, it beggars belief. Incredible. Utterly incredible.
Now, what I thought was going to happen is that we had to get, like, because we finished Stroll and, oh god, Dad, why can I not get his name right now?
You can do
Fuck
it.
Heisme.
Yeah.
Here we go. Because they have that, there's that secret thing that's waiting in the wings with them. I thought it was going to be that, because this is his final thing, but I guess that's not the case. Maybe this unlocks that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's what he was talking about.
the end, rank 20.
Done. 8 jeweled roots.
I saw.
Damn.
And more imagination.
Oh.
We're really close on that one.
Oh, God.
Really close.
Wow, he's really gushing this time. So
Oh, I love you, Gallica.
Definitely earned it.
She has no filter and I love her.
It cannot have been an easy journey. Full of meetings and partings, trials and joys.
She's so sassy.
All from which you've come to find your own way of life.
Look at her
There
arms
must
crossed.
have been many people who have wished, worked, and given themselves for your support. Indeed, you could never have achieved so much alone.
No, absolutely not.
I see. If you have come so far, with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong.
Could you just imagine right now if, like, at the end of this, his horns, they disappeared and shrunk in, his hair changes, and his nose grows really long, and he gets a white suit. Hello!
Stop.
Oh, God.
A white suit.
A blue suit.
Blue?
Sorry.
Still
Velvet?
black.
I don't fucking... Is?
Yes.
No, it's been a while. You know, I hope so.
I'd like to believe that. I'd say it's not a question of believing, but having the power to believe. The power to wish. Or more aptly for you, the power of fantasy is itself meaningful. Now then, I'd like to present your next task. But, alas, I have none to give. There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end. There are 2 reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have outpaced me on the path to the ultimate archetype. I believe I have helped you all I can.
But now you can help me.
As for the other reason,
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, did you get that lost memories thing figured out?
unfortunately, the rest of my memories have not come to me.
Huh.
However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts. Why was I confined here?
And where in the world is this place?
Chicago.
My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply. It could cast a shadow over the archetype's growth.
Why Chicago?
No, more so your own.
Interesting.
What's that?
He's worried about telling us the truth because it may change what we do. Uh-oh.
Everything has been connected from the beginning.
It's not a good sign.
If the hypothesis I've reached is correct, my memory will soon return in full, and I will gladly tell you all.
Right, yeah.
Though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel. I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for their sakes that I wrote my tale, as an ideal I hoped to make true.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me. You're talking like this is all way in the past.
This was 700 years ago.
Yeah.
Ah, indeed. I suppose I am. I shared my stories with the people I cared for dearly, that we might dream of the same future, and thus strive toward it. I've no idea what became of them, or how they now live, but I'm glad to have remembered them. Their echoes have given me a new goal, crystal clear. Someday I will leave this place behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
I hope you can see them again.
I hope you can see your loved ones again.
I will see that I do. That is my new dream, after all. Thank you. When we met, I styled myself as your guide. But in truth, I think you guided me just as much.
Woo!
It seems he'd like to show his appreciation too.
Hello!
Hello, Plateau. Plateau starts glowing and evolves.
Thank you, my friend. I'm glad we met.
You can feel Moore's deep gratitude and boundless trust.
The scholar in search of utopia, Moore, keeper and heritor of the Seeker's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Thank you. Maxed out.
Dreams will forever elude.
Increase archetype status bonuses.
Archetype evangelist.
Increase archetype status bonuses by +3 while channeling it.
Evangelist.
I
God damn
truly
it.
look forward to the day where you master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king, a great unifier of heroic spirits. We will meet again.
Okay. Don't kick me out. I have things I need to do in here.
I've been waiting.
Thank you, because I gotta go to like the special experiments and I gotta do like the summon experiments. Because I can make
Oh
like
yeah, the Grave Lord.
the Grave Lord vessel. Yes. Make it.
Nice.
Yeah. You now use the summon to call upon the undead king who uses powerful dark magic that may instantly kill. Now that's the stuff of legends right there.
What's the flaming mane?
Lava Beast uses multi-target almighty magic.
Oh.
Duskborn Knight. Fuck it, we ball. I'll go ahead and make numerous of these. Because I don't know how many more things we'll get here.
already has the multi-target slash covered. Unless you want to get it more of it. Goblin loincloth vessel.
Like I said, powerful critical strikes. Okay, I'll leave that as it is and
yeah.
Go on out of here. Thanks for the help, buddy. Anything new with the typewriter? Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, it's over to King's Magic. Yeah, you didn't get anything new over here, so. Yep, that's the whole Seeker thing there.
The true Seeker Evan.
Yeah. Oh, damn it!
Evan.
I was trying fast. Nope.
Yeah, true Seeker,
Come on.
alright.
Thank you, alright.
Seeker of repetitive information.
God damn it. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and go back to reality.
He's like,
I'll be
you'll
back.
be back, right?
Even if I have no reason to come back, I'll be back, buddy. Holy moly. All right. Let's go on upstairs. With everyone and all that done, I guess we're going to go ahead and push forward into whatever the fuck is waiting for us next as we the whole next day of the festival
We'll
and everything goes on.
pretending to be the prince.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. We're going to do that next time.
Does that mean that we're gonna get a wig?
Or we dye our hair. That way no one can rip it off of us. It's real.
But what about our eyes? The prince doesn't have heterochronia, so we gotta
we have long enough hair to cover up one eye. It'll be fine.
That's way too precarious. Like, hey, Juna, do you have contacts? You're a bard. Do you have a disguise kit?
Exactly.